Do you secretly hate yourself? Are you presenting yourself to the world as someone that is in touch with who they are, but deep down there's a part of you that just really hates who you are and hates some of your behaviour, some of your traits, and you're constantly criticizing yourself and what it is that you're doing? Hello there. My name is Pam Wright. I'm a stress specialist and a happiness facilitator. I help people to stress less, smile more, and to get their happy back. And I create weekly videos to help people really discover the possibilities when we release all our unresolved emotions, our limiting beliefs, and our blocks that are stopping us from being who we're truly meant to be. If it's the first time to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification. That helps other people to find the videos as well. So in today's tutorial video, we're going to be looking at self-hate, self-loathing, and sometimes it's just a part, like there could be a part of you that really loves who you are, you love what you represent, you're in true alignment with your authentic self, but then there's another part that's critical and judging, and that's the part we're going to be addressing today. How is hating yourself serving you? You've been hating yourself for all this time. Has it really changed anything? Maybe there's another way. In today's tutorial video, we're going to be releasing all the ways that you hate yourself, the self-loathing, the disapproval. And to do that, we need to get in touch with it. So for some people, it is their physical appearance. They may hate how they look. They're not tall enough. They're not short enough. They're too skinny. They're too fat. Whatever it is, it's a physical thing. Their nose too long, their nose too short. Whatever it is. And for others, it can also be deep inside. They don't like what's going on inside of them. The critical thoughts, the negativity, their behaviour, their attitude. The belief that they're a bad person. Whatever it is in this video today, we are going to release it and let it go as much as we can today. So the first thing we need to do is to get in touch with it. So you may want to pause the video or stop the video and write down all the ways you dislike yourself, you hate yourself. And it'll be a scale. For some people, it could be this part of them's like really fantastic, but then they've got another part that they really don't like. And for others, it can be all of it. Just notice what it is for you and write it down in front of you. Whether it's the way you look, the way you sound, it could be like there's so many. I've been working with people for over 25 years now, and I'm astounded at how many, myself included for many years, how many people just hate themselves or loathe the way they are and the way they behave. And that's what this video is all about. So let's get in touch. And the fact that you're watching this video today means that you're ready to let this go easily, naturally, automatically, starting to begin to like yourself, forgive yourself, and then love yourself. So let's go. Get in touch with it all. Notice all the ways it bothers you, all the images, all the sounds, all the physical sensations. And then you tap where I tap and you say what I say. And when we're tapping, we're focusing on the fingers. So we get in touch with all the ways it upsets us, and then we let it go. Releasing and letting go. All the sadness, all the fear, all the emotional trauma. Releasing and letting go. All the anger, all the resentments, all the guilt. Releasing and letting go. All the judgments, all the abandonments, all the betrayals. Releasing and letting go. The powerless feeling. This is who I am. How can I ever change that? Releasing and letting go. The lack of control. I'm letting it go. Then you grab your wrist, take a deep breath down into your belly. And peace. Excellent. Okay, go back again. Notice how you hate yourself. Notice how you loathe yourself, dislike yourself, whatever it is. Releasing and letting go. All the images fading away. All the sounds drifting off. All the ways I just hate myself. I hate my behaviour. I hate my attitude. Releasing and letting go. I hate the criticism, the negativity, whatever it is. All the ways I learnt this. I learnt to treat myself like this for whatever reason. I'm letting it go. Grab the wrist. And peace. Find that peace. A really good way to find that peace is if your outward breath is a lot longer than your inward breath. All right, let's go back again. Notice what's left. It could be something you've done that you could never forgive yourself for doing. You're a bad person. Releasing and letting go. All the ways I hate myself. I dislike myself. I loathe myself. Releasing and letting go. I'm a bad person. I behave badly. My attitude, whatever it is. And if it's the visual, if you really hate the visual of yourself, I've got another video called Self-Love where you're sitting in front of a mirror. That one might work for you as well. Releasing and letting go. All the ways I hate myself. Releasing and letting go. All the judgment, all the negativity, all the criticism, that critical voice inside of me, always critical of self. I'm letting it go. Grab the wrist. Good job. Let's go back again. And if it's a specific memory, focus on the memory. Notice how it still bothers you. The images, the sounds, the physical sensation. Then you come back to your hands, your fingers tapping on your face, releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go. Even though I don't know if I can let this go, I'd like to let it go. I know it's no longer serving me. It really isn't helping me by hanging on to this. I could work towards forgiving myself. Releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go. Grab the wrist. Find that peace. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to find the peace, and that's okay. Just depends how upset we are. Just take as long as you want to find the peace. If I move on, just pause the video and find that peace. All right, let's go back again. Notice how it bothers you. Notice all the ways you're upset with yourself. You're angry, you're hurt, whatever it is. Notice it. Notice all the ways. It could be a tension, it could be a high vibration, could be a physical pain. Releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go. All the tension, all the pain, releasing and letting go. All the ways I dislike myself. I've always disliked myself. I believe that I'm different. I don't belong, I don't fit in. Releasing and letting go. It's amazing over the years how many people I have worked with that think they're different. They're different to everyone else. And yet internally, a lot of us are the same. Releasing and letting go. The doubt. The hate. Bad person, whatever it is. I'm choosing today to let it go. Because I'm doing the tapping means that I am ready to experience a new state of being. Liking myself. Well, that's what I'm working towards. Releasing and letting go. Grab the wrist. And peace. Okay, notice again. Notice what's left. So you go back in again. You check. I hate myself. I dislike myself. All the sabotage. Bad person. Could be something that you've did. Just notice how you know it still bothers you. And then we let it go. Focusing on the fingers, releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go. Even if you're doing it wrong, you're doing it right. Because you're doing the work. You're choosing to take the time to invest in your future. To invest in you. And you're worth it. You deserve to free yourself of all the negativity, all the criticism, and all the judgment. Releasing and letting go. That's right. That's the best way to do it. Just let it go. Easily, effortlessly, and naturally. Just let it go. Grab the wrist. All right. Now we're going to, if you need some more, just listen to that through a couple of more times. It doesn't matter how long it takes. You're worth it. Now we're going to imagine we're starting to clear it a bit and we're feeling a bit better. We're starting to like ourselves a bit better. So just notice that. Notice how good it feels. Just to like yourself just a little bit. Know that you're doing the absolute best you can at any given moment. You are. Because that's how it is. All of us are doing the absolute best we can at any given moment. And sure, as we know more, we can do better. But in that moment, you were doing the absolute best you could. What happens is we gain more knowledge, we gain more wisdom, and we look back at something that we've done, and we're like, how could I have done that? Like, you did it because at the time, that's what you knew. And now you know differently. So if you forgive yourself, you won't have to continue behaving in that way. But sometimes it's that unforgiveness that locks us in that old behaviour, that old way of being. So maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. I think you're ready. Because you're listening to this video, it means that you're ready. You're ready to move on. You're ready for a new way of being. Easily, naturally, and automatically changing how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself. And it is safe to let the rest go. That's right. It is safe. Grab the wrist. And peace. Feel that peace. Good job. Okay, if you need to do more, you may want to look at my self-love video to really get in touch with embracing who you are and loving who you are. You're worth it. And you're always doing the absolute best that you can.